HowExpert publisher journey video of the day. How you doing? So today, I want to talk to you about having a vision for your publishing business, for example. And I'm only teaching you what I'm learning behind the scenes right now as well, from real life experience. Okay, behind the scenes. So right now, I'm publishing all topics from A to Z. I'm also using AI now, so I feel like I have like this superpower ability to now like just go into all topics like crazy, which is great. And but at the same time, like, I'm making pivots and adjusting. I'm noticing I'm not going to stick to one rule just because I did certain books this way. I'm not going to do it that way if it's not getting the results I'm looking for. Okay, in this day and age with publishing, there's more and more competitors. So it's not enough to just write a generic book. I realize that. The unique selling prop for me, I was able to keep doing this for a long time because I had a lot of books as an independent publisher. But that alone is also not enough now because there's other content creators using AI to publish quantity of books. So you got to stand out. So recently I've been using AI to create even longer books. They're now, back in the days when I was hiring real life everyday experts for their genuine, authentic topics of expertise, it would be 30,000 words. That would be about 120 pages and whatnot. Now with AI, I was like, okay, now I can do even longer books. So I was excited. Not 30,000 words. It comes out. I have a method to using AI to create even longer and more detailed books. It comes out to around 60,000 words now, about 60 to 70,000 words, depending on the topic. So it's twice as long than my previous books. But I've also noticed that, that's not enough. And then I came up with an idea just like recently, just the past couple of days, as I was publishing more and more books and I'm testing things out, the vision is starting to get clearer and clearer. And I'm sure it's going to modify over time. So my point is this. I used to have a mentor back in the days, and I asked him, how do you come up with a vision for your business or whatnot? And he had a great analogy. He said, it's just like when you're driving in the dark, you can't see that much. You can't see something, 500 feet away, but you can see something right in front of you. And as you keep on driving a little bit closer, your vision gets clearer and clearer over time. Just like in the dark when you're driving, when it's super dark, you can't see 500 feet away. You can't see the full picture, the end, end goal yet. You don't see it yet. But just take one step at a time. And as you keep on taking that consistent step, the only thing you can see is something right in front of you, right? As you keep taking that consistent step right in front of you, the vision will be clear and clear. You're like, oh, I see the way a little bit closer. And you keep on taking that step. And that's the analogy I'm going through right now in real time behind the scenes as an independent publisher. My initial vision was, what I saw in the front was, I'm going to create longer books. And I will. But that's not enough, I realized too. That's not enough for now and for the future if I want to stand out for the long run. I got to make my books even more angled, so I have a brand now. It's not just a generic book, but a brand alone is also not enough. You got to angle the book in a different way, okay? And stay tuned. I'm about to angle my books moving forward. So my analogy is like your vision gets clearer and clearer as you take action. For me, initially using AI, I'm going to do longer, more comprehensive, detailed books. That's good, but to have more chance of success from the jump, from the start, you got to angle your book. You got to have an angle. So for me, I'll share with you one of my angles I'm going to test out moving forward. I'm not just going to do a longer book. It will be long, but I had an idea yesterday. I was going to do a book on hobbies and leisure or recreation because I'm covering all core categories from A to Z: health and fitness, finances, relationships, as well as hobbies. That's another core category of life, right? So I was going to do a book on core categories, HowExpert Guide to Hobbies and Leisure, and talk about how to discover new hobbies or whatnot. But I had an idea a couple months ago about the book. I was like, you know what? If it's about hobbies, like, and I generated a table of contents using AI, it wasn't enough. It only listed like 60 hobbies. And I know there's a whole world of hobbies out there, right? So I was thinking, you know what? Why not do 100 hobbies? But then I was like, you know what? That's not enough. And then I had an idea. Why not do a book with 1,000 hobbies? 1,000 hobbies, guys. So it was very challenging coming up with a table of contents, because sometimes when you do 1,000 hobbies, it comes up with duplicates, and you got to generate the content using AI over and over again. But somehow, in some way, I know ChatGPT AI is getting evolving and getting improved, right? It's improving. So yesterday I had an idea. You know what? HowExpert got to 1,000 hobbies. Then I was just thinking, you know what? After that, moving forward from now on, not just for this book, I'm going to do 1,000 hobbies, 1,000 essential points. But moving forward with other books, I'll do 1,000 points as well. 1,000 business ideas, 1,000 world dishes, the ultimate cookbook, international book with 1,000 dishes, 1,000 whatever, 1,000 hobbies, 1,000, and you fill in the blank for all topics A to Z. So again, like in the beginning, you won't have the big picture vision, but as you keep on taking a step forward, the vision will be clear. It's just like Tony Robbins says, the ultimate formula for success. You have an end goal in mind in the beginning. You take massive action. Then you got to, I don't know his exact words, but basically he said, then you got to analyze the situation and make modification, changes. And that's what I'm doing right now, modification. In the beginning, I had these long books I was publishing. I published about 10 plus books with AI, okay? But now I'm like, you know what? That's not enough. That's still a little bit generic. Even though my books are has a brand, they're still a little generic. I'll be honest with you. How do I stand out even more from the big crowd out there? Oh yeah, I have an idea. I'll do 1,000 books. No, 1,000 points about that category. And then it will be like one of the more comprehensive books out there. So, again, that's just an idea. Don't copy me, because everyone has a different skill set and strengths. So whatever niche you're in, genre you're in, try to figure out a way to angle your books to stand out for the long run. Not just brand it, but angle it. So that's a real life tip behind the scenes. In real time, I'm learning behind the scenes. I want to share with you. Thanks for watching the video. I gotta go, but stay tuned for my future books. HowExpert Guide to 1,000 Hobbies. It's going to cover all types of hobbies in all categories from A to Z. Stay tuned. And after that, 1,000 other ideas, 1,000 world destinations, 1,000 world dishes, 1,000 business ideas, and on and on. Okay? Thanks for watching the video. I got to go. Talk soon. Take care. Bye for now. Cheers.